Okay, just to run through the different methods of administering the adenosine. Depending on what access you have, or whether you want to do it through a three-way tap, port and bung, or then with the Nexiva due to the fact it's dual ported. So just as a walkthrough to assist in remembering. So if we start off with the most straightforward, which is your port and bung. So obviously we have our access, no sharp. The quickest way now to get the medication to where we want it to go due to its short half-life, we need to flush it quite quickly, and if it's possible, get a 20 ml syringe with some saline. The idea being that the bigger the push behind, the quicker we get it to where we want to go. So for the purpose of the thing, we'll use a 20 ml syringe, but if all you can get your hands on is a 10 ml syringe, well, so be it. Just flush it as quick as you can. Anyway, the plan here would be that we would attach our flush to the bung, and then we would attach our adenosine to the port. And then, as we know, with administration of adenosine, it has to be quite quick. Bit of support at the back of the plunger here, because as we push the medication here, we don't want the back pressure to pass through here and disturb this plunger, or we also don't want the medication to go in here due to least resistance through the line. So a bit of back pressure on the syringe here, and then again, due to speed, push, push, quick as you can. So that's the port and bung method. The next process, then I suppose still utilizing the standard cannula or bung, which I suppose can also be connected through the Nexiva, but there's no need due to it's dual ported. It's used for three-way tap. Now this is a three-way tap with an extension. Could also be used with a short three-way tap. But once that's in the system, obviously primed and ready to go. Now the thing you'll notice here is obviously with the length of this, it's going to affect how quickly you can get the med in, and that's why, again, if you have a 20 ml syringe of a flush, it's going to make all the difference in getting the medications to where you want it to go, or swap out for your shorter three-way tap. Once again, we shall put our 20 ml syringe, or 10 ml if it's all you have, and then our adenosine. The key here is to make sure that the ports are all open, because if we have to turn a tap to administer the rest of the medication, that's going to cause delays, and due again to the short half-life of the medication, we need to get it in as quick as we can. So as before, a little bit of back pressure here on the syringe. We don't push it out due to path of least resistance, and here, as quick as you like, we're going to go, and that is your three-way tap method. The third method then of administration of the adenosine for tachyarrhythmia then is through the Nexiva or Nexiva cannula, and this is a dual ported setup already, and what you'll notice is there's a bifurcation here. Now there's a small argument that obviously we're dealing with small volumes of medication with regards to the adenosine, especially in the first dose, 2 mils, and also the speed, and we need to get it to where we need to get it to where we want as quick as possible. So it probably makes sense that our medication is put into this port here, because as we flush it here, as it passes by, it's going to take the medication with it. Whereas if we put the medication in here and then flush here, there's a chance in this dead space here we might have a very small amount of adenosine left. Now look, there's nothing really to support that. It just looks like a logical decision. So we'll put our flush, again 20 ml if you have it available, and then our medication on here. Little back support on the syringe like last time, and then the same here. What we're going to do is push, push, quick as we can.